Hello, I'm Jo from Pushchair Expert, and today I'm going to tell you about one of our biggest selling pushchairs, prams and travel systems. It's the Oyster 3 from Baby Style, and today I've got it here in front of me in Noir. Now Noir is very special. It's an exclusive to independent retailers, so if you are looking for something a little bit different, this perhaps is a colourway that you might want to consider. It does come in lots of colours, so you can always send us a message and we'll send you some more pictures. Now let's start with the carry cot and then we'll move on to the seat unit. Your carry cot here is nice and spacious. It's also suitable for occasional overnight sleeping. So if you're popping away for a weekend, this is a great place for baby to sleep. They're used to being in it, they're not used to being in a travel cot, for example. And if you are short of space in your car, use this as your suitcase, pack all your clothes in it because baby's used to the smell of your laundry powder and of course yourselves. Now let's have a closer look. Here, if you're having a summer baby, you've got the option for the added ventilation here, which is great. And also, if you are using it for that occasional overnight sleeping or your downstairs Moses basket option, if you have this open and you're near a radiator, it allows all the air to get in. As you probably know, it's more important that baby doesn't get too hot than too cold. So even if you're having a winter baby, that's still a great option for you. Now, as I said, it's a nice, spacious carry cot. It'll last baby to round about 6 months old. To take the carry cot off, I'll just spin it round so our camera can see. You've got a little handle here, which literally you push, pull it up, and then at the top, grab the top of the canopy and lift. As I did say to you earlier, for occasional overnight sleeping, it's a great option. And one of the features I love about this carry cot is that when you pop it on the floor, you can see that the bottom is curved, so you're able to rock it and hopefully, fingers crossed, help baby to sleep. However, when baby gets a little bit bigger and they start wriggling, maybe that's going to actually keep them awake. So you have got the option, don't do this with baby in it, on the bottom there are some little feet that you can just click out, and then that means that it will no longer rock for you. So let's move on to the seat unit. So here's our seat unit, a nice spacious seat unit, and one of the things that is great about this seat unit is you can use it from birth. So I've just popped that on there like that. Now if you are using it from birth and you're not going for the carry cot option, you're going to start with it laid very, very flat. You've got pros and cons between having a carry cot. Obviously if you don't have a carry cot, you haven't got to store it, and it's going to bring your price point down just a little. The problem, if you don't decide not to have a carry cot in those early days, baby's very scrunched up and you have to use the harness. So it's kind of pros and cons, so think about what's going to work for you in your lifestyle. Also, if you're using it from birth, you might want to use the foot muff, which I'll show you shortly, just to give baby a nice and more enclosed space. So let's imagine we're moving baby into this. Even at 6 months, they're used to laying flat, so they're going to start off laying nice and flat. You've got your canopy here that can extend, so that's going to keep baby safe from obviously the sun. It's a UPV factor 50, but it's also against the wind and the rain. It is shower proof, but it comes with your rain cover, so if you need your rain covers you can, but if you need a quick dash, your hood's obviously going to give you a fair amount of protection. So I'm just going to pop the hood back just so you can see a little bit more clearly. As baby gets older, there's a handle on the back, so you can start to sit baby up. You've also got your adjustable calf rest, which as baby gets older, that will go down. One of the really cool features on the Oyster 3, just turn it around to show the camera, you've got 2 buttons on either side and you can lift the hood up or down. So when baby's very young, the hood is always going to be over their head. There's not going to be a great gap between the head and the hood, and obviously as baby grows into that toddler, your hood is still going to go over them and the head is not going to touch the top of the hood. So you can keep baby facing you as long as you like. It's perfectly acceptable to keep them facing you until they outgrow the seat unit. Now your seat unit should last until they are around about 3 years old. This seat unit is tested up to 22 kilograms, so a little bit higher than what has always been the industry standard of 15 kilograms. So if you think you might have a tall baby or a baby who's a little bit heavier, then this could be the pushchair for you. Now it's very clever how you remove the seat unit. It's all fixed, not going to do anything. But under here, I don't know whether our camera can come a little bit closer, And hidden in the seat unit, you've got a little handle, which literally you're just going to push and pull your seat unit up like that to spin it round. So when baby gets older, you can turn them to face the world. If you suddenly find yourself in a city or somewhere and or toddler is a little bit unsettled, turn them back to face you, because then they can see you. So still, when you're facing the world, you've still got the option for your full recline, which is great because even toddlers like to sleep, we hope. You've also got your gate opening bumper bar there. And as I said earlier, your adjustable calf rest. As little one gets older, you've got a step here which they can use to step onto and into the pushchair, which is going to give them the opportunity to be a little bit more independent. At the front, you can see there is a little lever here which allows us to lock the front wheel. So you literally just slide it across. As soon as you move your pushchair, it's going to self-lock there. If you want to undo it, you just slide it back again. One of the nice features about that is you're not going to get muddy fingers because it's actually quite high up. Another option for your baby style Oyster 3 is to add your car seat to turn it into a travel system. There are a number of car seats that are suitable for it, including the Maxi Cozy Cabrio Fix, Maxi Cozy Rock, Maxi Cozy Pebble, so plus a number of other car seats. We will always check that your car seat is compatible with your car for you, so any messages, send us. If you've got any questions, just send us a message. 2 car seat adapters. Now they do say left and right on them, so hopefully you won't get them the wrong way round, but they're always going to tilt slightly forward, and that's the same with all prams. Now you then pop your car seat on. So you've got 2 sides, and you will hear it click. So we've got on here the Cabrio Fix, but you can also add an I-size seat if that is what you would like. So that will go on. Now, a big rule of thumb is your car seat is for the car, your pushchair is for pushing. And particularly in those early days, the best place for your baby is in the pram or in the seat unit. But we're also well aware that sometimes you need to nip into the supermarket to, just grab a pint of milk or some nappies, or if you've got an older sibling, you need to take them into nursery. So we are well aware that the convenience of putting your infant carrier on your pushchair for a lot of people is a big thumbs up. Now, as I said earlier, there are a number of accessories that you can get. I'm just going to grab this one here. I've got this one in Alpine Green, and I've got it set up here with the foot muff. So it's a lovely foot muff. It's designed especially for the Oyster 3. You've got your head hole here, which allows us still to be able to move everything up and down. The material on it is just lovely. It's a velvety finish. You've got little magnets there, which are going to keep it nice and tidy across the bumper bar, but if it's really cold, obviously you've got the opportunity to really snuggle little one up there. Other accessories that you can get, we've got the parasol for those of you who are out and about in the summer months. Now, the fold on the Oyster is very, very good. You can fold it, you can't fold it with the carry cot on, but you can fold it with the seat unit on. So I'm going to show you first of all your fold with the seat unit on, which you can do with your foot muff still in place, so you don't need to take that off. Now you've got a little handle at the back, which is the one that you use for reclining. You just pull that up, pop your seat over, pop your handle over. I use my foot just to flick the back wheels under, and you've got your nice folded pushchair. It's got a safety lock on the side, so if you push it, you're putting it in and out of the car. It's not going to unfold on you. To unfold it, you just release your safety lock, pull your handle. I always say if you stand up, you've got no pressure on your back, and then literally walk your pushchair out, pop your seat unit on, and you are good to go. Now, if you've got your carry cot on there, you're not going to be able to fold it with your carry cot on. So you have a slightly different fold, which I will show you. Put my seat unit down there. I've got all the fabrics on here, so if you want to look at the colours, give us a shout. So that's going to be your fold for when you've got the carry cot. So car-wise, this is the space that you're going to need. You can just pop down the hood, which is going to make it a bit smaller. With baby number 1, a lot of people, because your carry cot is the largest thing you're going to have to store, will put your carry cot on the back seat next to baby, and your chassis in the back of the car. So you've just got to work out whether that's going to work for you. So the Oyster 3 is available in a number of colours. We've got some of them out on display. Some of them come with different chassis options. We've had the Noir here, which has your black chassis. I've got Alpine Green, so some of them will come on your mirror chassis. And then some will also come on what we call the City Grey chassis, which is here. So depending on the colour, depends on the option of your chassis. There's a number of bundles available. I'll just grab our totem. These are just some of the bundles available. We have the Essential package, which really is your essentials. If you want your carry cot, obviously this comes with your carry cot, your car seat adapters. We've got the Maxi Cozy Cabrio Fix and Easy Fix base, and that's 824. If you want to add on some of the other bits that you might need, the Luxury bundle at 904 includes the foot muff and the changing bag, as well as everything in the Essential bundle. And then we have the all singing, all dancing Ultimate bundle, which has your stroller, it has your carry cart, it has your foot muff and changing bag, your car seat adapters, a bottle holder. Really essential. It seems to me that the dads love a bottle holder. You've got your car seat, your base, you've also got a car seat rain cover, you've also got your parasol, you've got your stroller lock, really useful if you're going to places like centre parks or a lot of shore start centres, or where you go and see your health visitor, you have to leave your pushchair either outside or downstairs, so it's quite good to be able to lock it up. And the amazing Rocket. The Rocket's a really cool product. It sits on the side of your pushchair and basically gently vibrates your pushchair. So great if you've got a colicky baby or a baby who's really unsettled. So these are just some of the bundles. However, if that's not the bundle for you, we can mix and match and build something that's very bespoke for you. So if you're looking for a pushchair that really is going to work from day to day, whether you're in the town, whether you're in the city, occasional trips to the park, just general family life, then the Baby Style Oyster 3 is certainly one worth looking at.